Are you a game developer who wants custom music in your new game, but don't have the budget to pay a composer just yet? In this video, I want to offer you a better solution than to use royalty-free music or AI. Let's dive straight into it. Now, before I say anything else, I believe that music is hard work, and I believe that composers deserve to be paid fairly. But I also get that some of you are just starting out. Maybe you're building your first game alone or in a small team. If so, then this video might actually help you on your journey. Let's start with this. If you ask a composer to work for free and you are met with frustration or a flat-out no, don't take it personally. This happens quite often, and here's why. Composers, especially those working professionally in the industry, have had a long history of their work being undervalued. Especially now with platforms like Spotify, there are a lot of people out there who think that all music should be free and that music shouldn't even be considered work. But good music takes a lot of time, skill, and emotional energy to create, not to mention all the years of practice, of learning, and of investing in good equipment. So if you're reaching out for unpaid work, just be considerate. Be honest, be polite, be clear about your vision and your limitations. And most importantly, respect their answer. Also, and I can't stress this enough, please don't try to dress it up as some amazing exposure or a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Let's be real, unless your game really takes off, and it's extremely hard to predict that, exposure doesn't really pay rent. And honestly, most composers have heard that 1,000 times. So what does work? Just being upfront. Saying something like, hey, we're a small team of developers and we would love to work with someone at a similar stage. That kind of honesty will earn you way more respect than over-promising and under-delivering. With all of that being said, there are definitely composers out there who are looking more for the experience and not for the money. So where can you find them? Well, if I were you, the first place I would go to would be game audio courses or high schools and universities that have similar programs. There are quite a few out there, for example Berkeley or SAE, just to name a few. And you can even look up if there are any local ones in case you want to go there in person and not write emails. Ask them if they have any student game composers who would be willing to try themselves at a real project for experience and credit. Of course, at some schools they will also have a game dev program, so they would have in-house projects, but I'm certain that you will find someone hungry for more. Another option would be to reach out to people on different composer forums or Discord servers, but honestly I would be a bit careful with that one. Forums are always a mixed bag. There are a lot of established industry professionals out there, but there are also a lot of beginners, so most likely you will have 50% of people already pitching their work to you, and another 50% being frustrated about you looking for unpaid work. But to be fair, as long as you're honest about who you are and what you offer, there shouldn't be any problems. Here is what I would recommend. Instead of chasing after an established composer who is way outside of your budget, find someone who is on the same level as you, or maybe just one step ahead. Maybe they don't have credits yet, but they have talent, they have passion for their craft, and they're just waiting for someone to give them a chance. Build that partnership, create something cool together, and if your game ends up making money, well, just circle back to them and pay your composer. That gesture can mean everything. This can build trust and respect that might be a beginning of a great partnership for many years. Some of the best creative teams are born from this exact type of collaboration. Just remember, music is part of the world that you are creating, and if you treat it like it matters, then the right composer will treat it like it matters too. If you approach this with respect and openness, it's totally possible to get great custom music for your game, even if you don't have the budget for it yet. Alright, that's it from me for today. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments, or even better, tell me how you found your composer. I'd love to hear some stories. If you want to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe. This would really help me out on my journey. Thanks for watching, and I see you on the next one. Cheers.